guys, it's your girl Andrea. Welcome back to my channel, or in general, welcome to my channel, Beauty by Andrea Michelle. If this is your first time watching, hello, lovely to meet you. And if you already saw my other videos, then hey, what's really? Today's tutorial is going to be based on inspiration and what makes you feel good. Today's tutorial, I'm just going to show you my personal point of view of how I like to wear my makeup on an everyday basis. Like, it doesn't have to be super professional makeup. It doesn't have to be super heavy makeup or glam all day, whatever. It's all about feeling good. It's all about waking up in the morning and then, looking at yourself and saying, wow, I look amazing, beautiful today. So please keep on watching, and I hope you guys really enjoy the tutorial, and we're gonna get started. So let's get started right away. As you can see, I've only moisturized using the moisturizer I mentioned to you guys before, which is the Teatrical moisturizer. You can find it at Walgreens. I prime my face with Maybelline's FaceStudio, I believe. Oh, I've also already prepped my lips with the Best Damn Lip Mask by Nicole Guerrerio. My favorite. I use it every gosh darn day. As I've mentioned before, I have a lot of problematic dark spots on my face because, like, I can't get away from picking at my face. But I'm trying to get better, so I'm getting there. Just bear with me. So I have this little color corrective palette, and this palette is by Style Essentials, and it's called All About Face Concealer and Corrector Palette. So, at the moment, I'm not as red as I was before. I just have a lot of post-acne marks, which are like brown now. So, however, I do have a little bit of red right here and a little bit of red in this area. So, to cancel out the red, we're going to use green corrector. So I'm going to go in here, grab a little bit of this green. And also, I'm doing this before my concealer because I find that it works a lot better, whereas the concealer is underneath and then you put on your foundation, so there's no muddiness. Whereas if I apply the colored concealers over my foundation, I notice that it creates a little bit of a muddy color, and we not about that life. So we're just going to apply some of this green concealer on this reddish area that I have there for some unknown reason. And then on the edge of my eyes, because I was washing my face and so it left a little bit of redness. Like so. Okay. So then I'm just using my arm to kind of remove some of that color. And now I'm going to go in with this purple. Grab a whole lot of that purple. And we're going to place it on these dark areas that I have on my chin. Especially right there. My next step is going to be applying some pink, actually. This pink color right here. And I'm going to take that pink and I'm going to place it in where I would later on put on my highlight concealer. And basically what this is going to do is just add a little bit of previous brightness to our face. Okay? And I'm also going to apply it right on here. You see how we've got like a lot of colors going on? I know. It looks kind of cray-cray, but I promise you it won't look like that for long. Now what we're going to do is take a moist beauty blender, just spray it like one more time. I'm not going to completely blend this. What I'm doing is just kind of going over it just once to kind of just set it in, okay? And our next step is going to be foundation, right? Because we're not going to go out looking like this. So today I'm going to use a blend of two foundations because I don't know if you've heard me mention this in my other videos, but I am a heavy foundation kind of girl. I love heavy foundation, whereas some, they want to wear close to nothing foundation, but I like the heavy foundation. So today we're going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and currently I am in the color medium. number 53. And then we're going to use my all-time favorite, Too Faced Born This Way, and this color is Natural Beige. So now, since this Kat Von D one is darker, I'm going to just, bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna just use a little bit of it. What would be maybe half a pump? I don't know how to explain it. And then I'm going to mix it on my hand, right? And then I'm just gonna apply it mostly to the exterior rim of my face. So I wouldn't be applying it like where I'm gonna apply highlight shades. Okay? Like so. And then we're gonna go in with our Too Faced Born This Way. Now this one I do use about a pump and a half, but I'm getting close to the end. So, about a pump and a half, and then we apply this. Okay, so our next step is going to be concealer for our under eyes. Now, if you feel like this is very repetitive, I'm sorry. We're going to go in with the LA Girl Cosmetics Pro Conceal. That was upside down, I'm sorry. LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color orange, or in other words, peach. And we're going to place the peach right in our purpley zone of our under eyes. Like so. And then again, I also like to place them right here. This is like where I get this weird dark shadow. So I picture that it's like purple. And remember we put purple there previously? So now we're going to go in with our ring fingers, being very gentle underneath your eyes. Remember, this is like the most sensitive area. So we are just going to tap and blend that orange concealer through. Our next concealer that we're going to use is Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. I'm using a lot of the same products that I used in my previous video, so you guys need to go watch. Okay, so underneath our eyes, now we're going to begin the highlighting, concealing part. Then we're going to go in with Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Sand. Now that we've put our under eye concealers, we are now going to want to set the under eye concealers because this is like a vital part of my makeup, so I don't want it to just bleed away in like an hour, right? We don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it with the Laura Mercier Secret Eye Brightening Powder, and you can use any really setting powder that you like. I find that this one, because it's so fine and so like, it's practically like clouds clouds underneath my eyes. It works awesome. So I dip my damp beauty blender, and what I do is I just kind of pat away just one last time any concealer that is under there, okay? And I'm looking up, and we're setting the powder in. Like so. I want to repeat on the other end. Alright guys, now that we've set our under eyes, now it's time to set our face with, again, setting powder, and we are going to contour. So my setting powder of choice is the Airspun Loose Face Powder, again at Walgreens. Awesome, cost me like 10 bucks. We're gonna just shake a little bit of this into the container like that, and then we're gonna use this e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, the Brush 101 by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's just awesome. So I'm just going to swirl it in my powder. I'm going to dust that off. Don't worry, it's not a lot. I know you probably just have powder everywhere. For contour today, I'm going to be using the Benefit Cosmetics Cheek Parade palette right here. If you don't have this, I don't know if we can even be friends right now. Just kidding. No, but this is awesome, guys. Like, oh my god. Can we talk about how gorgeous that is? It's so beautiful. And my brush that I'm using here is by Real Techniques. And it's so awesome that it doesn't even have a name on it because I rubbed it away. I'm going to do like that. And then I'm going to brush it upwards so that you don't have this crazy line. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to apply blush. And today I'm going to try and use a combination of these two. We're going to use a California and Dandelion. I think they're just both such pretty shades of pink. So we're going to grab a little bit of those two. And we're going to apply it on the apples of our cheeks. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And basically how I'm applying the blush is, oh, again, I'm using the Expert blush brush that I found in the store Icing. Any blush brush is fine. And basically what I'm doing is I'm applying it on the apples of my cheeks, meaning the little chubbiest part of your cheek, and you're just going to want to kind of go in a swirly motion and then outward. Swirly and then outward. Girl. Yes. Alright, so I went off camera to do my eyebrows because, like I've mentioned before, or if you didn't hear me say this before, eyebrows are just like this longer process. Again, we're going to go over the eyebrow thing another day. So for now, we're just going to move on to the next step. Our next step is going to be highlight. And for today, I'm going to use my favorite person ever, Nicole Guerrerio, the Anastasia, wow, the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlight palette that looks like this. This is everything that dreams are made of. I use for highlight, I use the Sephora Pro Featherweight Blending Brush in the number 93. It looks like this. And what I like to do is, of course, I don't know if you've seen me do it, but I just like to just spritz my brush. Get it like a little bit moist. And today I'm kind of feeling like I want to use Glow Getter. Ooh. We're going to use Glow Getter, and it's this golden shade right here. That one. This highlight palette is probably the most amazing palette I've ever put my hands on. It's so pigmented, and like just one light, you're going to see how it goes on. So I'm just lightly, very lightly, and then I'm tapping my brush off, and we're gonna again apply the highlight right to the tops of our cheekbones, right where the light would hit it, and you're just gonna, oh, like I cannot already see that. Now I just changed my mind a little bit. I'm also gonna use the color Kitty Cat, which is this top kind of like peachy color. I'm also gonna use some of that. We're gonna put it on that same spot. And then I like to work it into my eyes. Okay? Because the reason why I like to just kind of put, and this is just whatever is left on our brush. Okay, now I'm just doing that. It just kind of adds like you have very subtle eyeshadow on. So that's like a great tip for an everyday kind of thing. Use your highlight as an eyeshadow. I mean, you don't have to. But because these have peachy and golden tones in them, I figure, well, why not? Let's put some on my eyes, why don't we? Again, we're going to use Glow Getter and Kitty Cat. Oh, so beautiful. Like, oh, I just cannot. I just cannot. Okay, just gonna dust the tip of our nose. I'm so overwhelmed by the beauty of highlight right now. So now that we've applied our highlight all over our freaking face practically, we're gonna do eyeliner. Okay guys, so now if you're always on the go and you think that eyeliner is like too much of an issue, like you're not trying to fudge it up, you are like, ain't nobody got time for eyeliner, that's perfectly fine. The next step is going to be mascara. And today I will be using two different types of mascara. The first type is by Avon, and it's in Avon True Color Super Extend Nourishing Mascara. It looks like this. And then on top of that, we're going to be using Rimmel London Volume Flash Scandal Eyes Mascara. Okay, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to do one coat of the Avon mascara, which is a little bit of a thinner formula, and what I like about it is that it has those nourishing properties for my eyelashes. And you're going to just do one light coat of this, and we're just starting. Oh, also, oh my god, I almost fudged it up. I'm going to concentrate the mascara on the roots, and we're just going to shimmy up like so. And we're going to repeat on the other eye. So now we're going to go in with the second mascara. Again, you don't really have to do this. If you want to keep it super, super light and super natural, you could just stay like this. But personally, what makes me feel good is bold lashes. A nice coating of mascara. We're going to make our eyes pop. So this is what the brush looks like. Make sure it doesn't have any gunk. And here we go with our second coating. We have mascara on our lids right there. Final step is our lips. Now today I'm going to be using just lip liner and a pretty little gloss, but for my go-to, I guess, look that we're going to try out for today, we're going to be using a lip liner, a darker nude color, and we're going to line our lips and fill it in as well. Now for our last and final step. After we have lined our lips with that nudish, kind of creamy skin flesh tone lip liner, we're going to apply this lovely lip gloss by Sephora, actually, and it's in the color Sandy, okay, and it's this gorgeous, shiny, really like pearly, metallic-y. It's just perfect for your nice little shine. And yay! So we're all complete, guys. I hope that you really enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed in general. Do whatever makes you happy, okay? If you like a little bit of makeup, then perfect. If you like to cake on the cake like I do, then perfect. It's all about what you feel comfortable with and all about what makes you happy. When you look at the mirror, you're like, oh yes, girl, I look popping. Because that's how I feel every time. I mean, not every time. Sometimes we have our bad days. But in general, it's just a feel good, look good, and be happy, feel beautiful, and stay beautiful, guys. And that is it for today. I hope you guys keep on watching. Stay tuned for my next videos. And, well, what can I say? Make sure you subscribe if you already haven't. I see my loyal fans out there. Stay tuned for the eyebrow tutorial. Make sure you check out the eyeliner tutorial, my very first video, and my tag video, which is a little bit of fun. Alright guys, so that's it for today, and thank you all for watching. Don't worry if you see that you have like... Oh my god, the disrespect is so real. Someone's calling me. I don't know who it is, but we're not answering.